What's up, people? Y'all come on in. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Listen, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much to all of you who have sent me DMs. All of you who have... Somebody said, Pastor. How you doing, Jonathan? Thank you all so much who have sent me so many DMs. So many of y'all are concerned. Some of you have said, Megan, we want you to do well, and the stance that I've taken politically has, messed with my numbers and all this other stuff, and with my IG followers and all this other stuff. So I really, really appreciate so much love and concern. And so I want to say to you guys, I want to say to you guys a couple of things, okay? First of all, again, thank you, good morning, happy new year, all that good shit. I am a truth teller, okay? And it is my job. It is my job and it is my purpose to tell you the truth, even when it is uncomfortable, even when we may not agree. I am here to help you, to usher you into thinking. This is not about you have to agree with what I say, or you have to go with what I said, or whatever. This is about, I wanted you to, and I always want you to think logically. That's what this is all about, okay? Now, I have been saying to you for a long time that this was less about color than it was about power. Did I not tell you that? I did tell you that, right? Okay. So, when you start dealing with power, and you start dealing with the mind, and you start dealing with psychology and cognitive thinking and all this other kind of stuff, there are hundreds and thousands of years of research that prove that you can make people think and do what you want them to do through manipulation. Okay? So it is my job and my purpose to kind of let you guys know that that's what it's about. Does that make sense? This whole idea that black people feel vindicated and or feel some type of victory because a black person is in office is really kind of silly. It's kind of silly because if the black person is just a face, if it's just used for symbolism, then it's not really doing anything, right? It's just a symbol. It's just a symbol. So if if somebody gives me this bottle of pills and they say, this bottle of pills right here that you have, this was going to make you, just because you have it, you're going to be the most powerful person in the world, okay? But it's just a bottle of pills. Even if inside the bottle of pills is some really powerful vitamin C, or this happens to be apple cider vinegar, okay? Very powerful apple cider vinegar or whatever, it doesn't mean that this is going to make me the most powerful person in the universe. It simply means this is a bottle of pills, okay? Now, yes, this is Tiara Goes Green, okay? Now, I've seen a lot of things as of late due to what happened yesterday at the Capitol. I've seen a lot of things with this whole, people are upset because the police didn't shoot the Trump supporters that were going into the Capitol, whereas they shoot unarmed black people. We have done many videos. We've done much research here on my page talking about the numbers and how to simply say that unarmed black people are just shot randomly, that's not a fact and that's not true. Okay? We've already done that research, so we don't have to do that again. Right? Okay, we don't have to do that again. All right. But you will have to, you do need to, at least, you do need to think inside your own head that a lot of the burning down of different cities, the burning down of different communities, the stopping of a lot of work, the stopping of a lot of jobs has been from the other side and the other persons who have been very, very angry, who a lot were not black. If you look at Oregon, and you look at Seattle, those people are not black. The majority of these people are white, and they have not been shot and killed. However, they're burning down stuff and doing a whole bunch of stuff. So they've got a bunch of black people that have been burning down stuff, breaking into Gucci, breaking into Louis Vuitton, and they have not been shot and killed. So to always try to bring up color, it's really doing you an injustice to your thought process. Okay? At some point, you have to look at things for what they are. I keep telling you, and I've told you over and over again, this is not about color as much as it is about power. It just so happens that black people are very influential people. Thus, black people have more power to convince the other people to rile up and get all upset and do whatever it is that whoever the black people are being told to do, whatever they're being told to do, black people do have a lot of influential power. But again, it's not so much about race as it is about power. You've got to, it would really behoove you to stop thinking like that. Okay? Now, I said to you before that the persons that are supporting Trump are less supporting Trump and more supporting separation between government and citizenship, or government and ownership. It was not so much about Trump as it is about your actual rights. That's what I kept trying to tell you. You're not fighting for Trump as much as they are fighting for their human rights. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Okay? So, the human rights of the right to ownership, the right to not be vaccinated, the right for your children to go to school, the right for you to continue to have a democracy, the right for you, all of these, the right for you to have guns, the right for you to have money. These things are in the balance right now and are dangerously being threatened. So if people are outside, if Trump supporters are fighting at this point, again, they're not necessarily fighting, in my research, this is what my research shows, they're not necessarily fighting for Trump as the person as much as they're fighting for their rights. This will be shown. This will be shown to you. It will be shown. Okay? So, I'm going to say a couple things to you, and then I got to get off of here because I got a day full of calls. I had some calls already this morning. Got a day full of calls, day full of clients. I want to say something to you. The dollar is going to shit. It already has been going to shit. The dollar. You know, the regular dollar? I don't have any right here. The regular dollar is going to shit. Okay? I've seen a lot of jokes saying, oh, well, go into the Capitol and change my stimulus check from $600 to $1,200 or $2,000 or whatever the jokes are, right? Well, the joke's on you, sweetheart, because the dollar is going to shit. And if they decide to change everything into a digital dollar, like Bitcoin or whatever kind of cryptocurrency or whatever, what's going to end up happening is the dollar, the physical dollar, will mean nothing. And so what it seems like is a lot of people who have not done any type of research or any type of objective research are saying that, the Republicans just don't want us to get our money from the government. But the government has run out of money. This is why they have already told you that Social Security is basically drained out. If Social Security is drained out, that would mean that it would be important to vaccinate the senior citizens first because they're in danger. But if you can get rid of the senior citizens, then you don't owe a bunch of people a bunch of money. Are you following? Are you following? So these are the kind of things that I'm talking about. You have now put a reverend in office, in political office, when this government has been about the separation of church and state. Again, you're not thinking. All you want to do is see some kind of symbolism of yourself inside a place of authority. But your places of authority that you think you have authority over really are not going to be able to do much at that level. They're just giving you something to say, here, shut up. It's like giving you a pacifier. Here, shut up. Here you go. Okay? So, a lot of you who are upset probably don't own anything. You probably don't own a business. You may not own a house. You don't know how taxes work. You don't know how to write things off. You don't know how the economy works. I guess you just think that this money is coming up like a fart in the wind. Where do you think money comes from? You can't just continue to get a stimulus check just out of nowhere. You can't just continue to get welfare out of nowhere. You have to have an economy that gives and takes. You have to have an exchange. Money is an exchange of energy. It doesn't just come up from anywhere. Because if it just comes up from anywhere, it does not have value. And your money is not having any value. So if they give you a check, if they give you some money, but it doesn't have value, then you don't really have anything. And so your economy, what's happening to the U.S. economy, which is not happening to other economies. So, for example, China is doing very, very, very well economically right now. And so you actually are in a place where your economy is being it has been terribly damaged. So giving you a stimulus check of $600, $2,000, $5,000, it won't mean anything in a little while if they decide to say, well, you know what? We're gonna, if you don't get the vaccination, we'll just go ahead and take away your ownership of your house. Or we'll take away your rights to sell and to buy. We'll take away your right to work. We'll take away your right to earn income. This is what it's more about than just about somebody being racist. That's not the point that's being made. The point that is being fought for is the right to continue to live and to earn an income through the ownership of businesses and through the transfer of energy. So it's okay for those of you who have DM'd me and said, Megan, I want you to, get back on top, and I've seen your followers and all this other stuff. It's okay, because I'm here to tell the truth. I'm here to make you think. I'm your auntie. I love you. I'm here as, for your therapy and your counseling, your affirmations, whatever it is that you need. But I cannot play games with y'all with this shit and thinking everything is a joke. Everything is not always a joke. And everything cannot always be on the topical part of racism. I'm not saying that black people are not powerful in the art of influence. I'm not saying that. And I am definitely not saying that grabbing black people is not a power move. It is. But it's less about racism and more about power. So we're going to see what's getting ready to happen. Those of you who have said over and over again, I'm not taking, I'm not going to get vaccinated, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that. Well, we'll see what happens when they say, if you're not going to abide by our laws and our rules, you will not be able to feed your children. You will not be able to go back to a normal. So we'll see what you say then. We'll see what you say then. So I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for caring about me. I care about you as well. It is my honor to study and to give you some insight and to help you think more and more and more. This has been a crazy situation, and I don't see it getting any better anytime soon. However, we have to stay focused, we have to stay centered, we have to stay aligned. That is what we need to be doing. Stay centered, stay focused, and stay aligned. I have to get off this phone because I have to make a phone call. I am 1 minute late. Okay. You guys have a beautiful day. I will get back to you as soon as I can. I have a very huge announcement. I'm not going to say it now because Android has not yet approved it, but Apple has. But I'm not going to say anything just yet. But I'm excited. Love you guys so much. Have a good day. Happy New Year. And yes, I'm going to post this right now. Bye, guys.